Bucky Irving was back at practice yesterday for the first time since September, has been dealing with a shoulder injury, has been dealing with a foot injury, has been dealing with a whole bunch. Again, they have to get back Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin to ramp them up. Still think it's aggressive to think that either player might be playing Sunday in Buffalo against the Bills, but the fact that they're back at practice is an encouraging sign right now for Tampa Bay.
All right, I'll be honest. Some weeks in the NFL, it's just a complete dog slate. This one is an embarrassment of riches. We also have Buffalo-Tampa Bay. How many good games are there this weekend?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Two 6-3 teams, but they're going in a little bit different directions. You see, Tampa Bay leads the NFC South by a game and a half, while Buffalo is trailing the Patriots by a game and a half and could trail by 2 full games if New England beats the Jets tonight. Taylor,
sir,
set the table for us with this game. Bucs versus Bills.
When you're looking at the two teams, the NFC South, you just know the Bucs are going to win that. They are going to host a home playoff game, so they want this game against the Bills. The Bills need to have this game. They've got to figure out things on offense, and the front seven, unless they can gain 20 pounds each, they are going to get exposed in the run game like they did against Miami. They have a lot to figure out if they're going to chase down the Patriots and win. They're already a game behind, and they've already lost to the Patriots at home.
Dan, what is the key word for Josh Allen in this matchup?
Throwaway.
Really?
Josh, if you look at the style of play that Josh has kind of played this year, it's got to resemble more of what Patrick was last year. Patrick, it was reality, no one around him. And that's the case in Buffalo right now. It's just no one around him. So Josh is constantly trying to do everything too much. The Superman cape that was a little bit a part of his past. And last year, Josh threw the ball like 537 times, okay? I think he took 14 sacks and had something like 24 throwaways, right? So very conscious of just the style of ball was efficiency. This year, I think he's thrown it like 308 times, all right? So not that much just yet. He has 20 sacks, so already more than last year. He's only thrown the ball away 6 times.
Wow.
So it's this, I got to go make a play.
Hero ball.
Yeah, and I understand it, but you got to become obsessed with efficiency for the rest of the season if you're Josh, because the reality is you got a bottom 5 skill group around you.
Wow.
Heartbreak Hotel.
There's been a lot of narrative about that skill group, that they're just not good enough. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I've been tough on this group about getting open down the field at times this season, but as the season progresses, I mean, everybody has a little hand in this. Like,
totally.
The message I would say to the Buffalo Bills offense is no one's coming to save you.
Correct.
The trade deadline has come and gone, right? This is what you have. And when I'm looking at even the play calling, there isn't a bunch of times where guys are being schemed open, right? Keon Coleman is a young receiver who's going to continue to develop, right? He is not a solidified number one, get out there on the outside or on the island and win consistently every time. With no Dalton Kincaid.
No Kincaid is enormous.
It is enormous. And even for Josh Allen, like, he's holding the ball more this year than he has in a very long time. And that, to me, points to, you know, a lack of trust in the concept and guys becoming open, a belief that this play is going to be executed with success. He held the ball last game 3.53 seconds on average per play. The most he has since he was a rookie.
3.53 seconds per play.
Average time to throw. The longest since he's been a rookie. Think about that, right? And so for this Buffalo Bills team, yes, Josh Allen.
Is that on him or the receivers?
It's on a little bit of everybody because he can't play risk averse either. Because that's the thing about Josh Allen. And last year, that was the jump. We loved it. He became the MVP because he was a little more, to your point, cautious with the ball. And now you're in a situation where you might not have the same firepower. The situation is different. Like, you're going to have to take some risks to get a bigger reward because that's the only way.
Yeah, right now I would say frustration equals too fast. I mean, Josh has just played frustrated for the majority of the season, and it's a frustration because there's just not a lot of people getting open. There's no question about it, and coming off of an MVP season. So at times, Hawk, it's interesting for you to say, like, he's holding on to the football because there's multiple times where I sit there and say, he's just playing so fast. Like, if you waited a fraction of a second, that guy actually does get open, and you can get to 2nd and 3 right there. And then it's like, I'm holding it because no one else is open, you know, and it's very discombobulated right now.
It's one and the same, though, like, weirdly, because to your point, it's like he's looking for an outlet. He's looking for anything at times that feels positive.
Right.
And if it's not there, he's just holding because he doesn't want it to be a mistake.
Yes, absolutely.
Staying in the AFC East, let's play a game that we call More or Less, and it's brought to you by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. All right, let's go through these. 234.5 passing yards for Drake May tonight against the Jets. More or less?
I'm going to say more. I mean, for a great stretch of this season, Drake May threw the ball downfield better than anybody. And we'll see if Kayshon Boutte plays.
He's out.
But he's out?
He's out.
Okay, so Steph has been great. Pop Douglas has been great. It's also the schematic way that Josh McDaniels goes about. Like when they take their shots, it's a very specific reason and timing of when they do it. I think they hit at least one tonight.
Okay, Drake May, 1.5 touchdown passes tonight, throwing the ball more.
I'm going to say more. I think one of the things that I also love about this offense is how when they get down in the red zone, they know how to go at teams. They know how to formulate things. They know how to, throw the ball to the back corner. If you see a lot of his touchdown passes, Josh Allen's touchdown passes often go to the back pylon. Watch for that tonight against the Jets, and the placement that he trusts his guys to go make the play is absolutely sensational. I think it goes more.
All right, Dan, last one. 12.5 rushing yards for May. His longest rush.
Yeah,
go
so
12.5 yards?
That longest individual run, 12.5, I'm saying less. I think that because of the way the matchups are for this team, they don't have to rely on his legs a ton tonight. And this is a defensive line for the Jets that's still okay. Will McDonald coming off of, I think, 4 sacks last week. Get the ball out of Drake May's hands tonight. He'll have some success running the football, but I'm going to say less than one run going longer than 12.5.
Patriots double-digit favorites in this one. So to recap, we're going. What do you got, Chef?
Missed practice yesterday due to knee soreness, Peter, but he is expected to be back at practice today, according to the Ravens. And my sources tell me the Ravens are going to be honest on the injury report after they were fined the last time for some of those injury report shenanigans. And so if they say he's back at practice today, that means he's going to be back at practice today, and that means he is on track to play Sunday against the Cleveland Browns, despite what prevented him from practicing yesterday. Meanwhile, the 49ers seem to be ramping up Brock Purdy in an effort to get him ready to play Sunday against Arizona. We'll see how he feels this week at practice, but practice has looked a little bit different this week, and it looks like they might be getting Purdy back this week after all the talk about him coming back one week after another and Mac Jones filling in. It looks like this could be time for Purdy this week.
The Jets. More or less?
I'm going to say more. I mean, for a great stretch of this season, Drake May threw the ball downfield better than anybody. And we'll see if Kayshon Boutte plays.
He's out.
But he's out?
He's
okay,
out.
so Steph has been great. Pop Douglas has been great. It's also the schematic way that Josh McDaniels goes about. Like when they take their shots, it's a very specific reason and timing of when they do it. I think they hit at least one tonight.
Okay, Drake May, 1.5 touchdown passes tonight, throwing the ball more.
I'm going to say more. I think one of the things that I also love about this offense is how when they get down in the red zone, they know how to go at teams. They know how to formulate things. They know how to, throw the ball to the back corner. If you see a lot of his touchdown passes, Josh Allen's touchdown passes often go to the back pylon. Watch for that tonight against the Jets, and the placement that he trusts his guys to go make the play is absolutely sensational. I think it goes more.
All right, Dan, last one. 12.5 rushing yards for May. His longest rush.
Yeah,
go
so
12.5 yards?
That longest individual run, 12.5, I'm saying less. I think that because of the way the matchups are for this team, they don't have to rely on his legs a ton tonight. And this is a defensive line for the Jets that's still okay. Will McDonald coming off of, I think, 4 sacks last week.